Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Thea the Awakening. Alright, I've taken care of all of the transferring of equipment, and I think we're going to go pay a visit to the Bugay that's over there. See what we can do about taking care of that while we work on getting down there. Alright, I also did some re-equipping. Nothing real major. Just a few minor things. Spruce up our wool gathering team a little bit. Meanwhile, on the inventory page, let's go to the equipment. 4 range damage is actually pretty good. That's good quality with 6th sense, 2 speech. I don't care about the stealth. Don't really care about the dexterity. +1 armor, don't care about. Keep the 2 folklore. Don't care about the 2 stealth. Don't care about the 1 sturdiness and bad quality. So I took some of these things here. Let's see. All of these can get broken down. There's 25 of those. I'm not going to use any of those special ones. Good quality, maybe. Got some bad quality ones. And these are not all that great. So I'll keep that one good quality because it's not bad. Its weight is reasonable. 5 and 8 is pretty good, so I'll keep that. I don't think that I've made anything else of significance. I did unfortunately get a bad quality skull ring, but it's got the 1 strength, which is like the key. It does weigh a little bit more, but yeah, it's fine. Alright, bulk out of Expedition 1. And, yeah, and, thank you for the note that holding down Shift, boop, 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 just automatically moves them all. So, that's really handy. Okay, so you've moved, and you've moved. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Oh, hi. Rock Troll and Rockers. We'll go ahead and begin combat. It's 4 skulls, so we're going to want to take care of this on our own. Okay, 76 health, 46 damage, 2 leech. Let's see. I can put out 3 people, so I'm going to want Cast Iron Dude to go out. I'm going to want Ex-Gemini with that 52. Okay. You out first, you out second, you out third. Not quite dead, but pretty close. Okay, the rocker comes out. Let's go ahead and first action Crumpet. Of course, I got no 6 first actions. Alright, there was a 10 back here. Yeah, nothing else really. Francisco doesn't have much else that's really going to be worthwhile in this battle, so pop you up there. That'll kill that one, do a lot of damage to that one. And Kiji-kun, I may not actually have enough to first action you. I do not. So that may not have been the best plan, but I need to bump up some stealth on some other people. Alright. Well, in that case, let's do that. Hopefully there's no piercing. Shouldn't be, because I think they all have bludgeoning. Let's get Ashley out. Now, Ashley I could first action. Not that it would matter that much. Okay, Katrina, you come out next. And Grave Splendor, you can come out next. Okay, let's do some damage. And you know what? You go ahead and get closer, AuldDragon. You go ahead and get closer and kill that one. And let's go ahead and get closer, do some damage. And we'll just get everyone else closer. There we go. Yay, we've won. Ooh, what is that? Destiny Shield. Certain creatures of the night will be especially upset by your protection. 8 armor, 9 shielding, 2 dexterity. Made of silver and scaled leather. It seems pretty good. Getting more dexterity is just something that I was talking about.
Your village is swarmed by the wailing
Knew
wraiths.
it would come again.
They are a force of pure darkness, a menacing wave of tormented souls who seek nothing but the destruction of all life.
Let's try to perform a protective spell, and then actually we'd rather try the folk ritual.
You know an old ritual that involves a test of your endurance.
So that got gold some
if
intelligence.
You can ward. Your willpower proves stronger than the malicious force of the wailing wraiths. This time, none of your people died, and some feel blessed.
Okay, that's interesting. So instead of all the will, we can get a Blessing of Strength, which I don't really care that much about. But then someone can get shielding. So we got Sidet with +1 will to 19, gold +1 intelligence to 19, and Kalarohi +1 shielding, which is really nice, to 25. And even Cedric this time got the Blessing of Strength. So that's, what is that? 5 strength for 15 turns? Okay. 5 XP +1 research point. Now, the other thing definitely did get us more
Over the last few
stuff.
days, your villagers whisper of a strange visitor to their homes. They say
creepy.
a woman was seen sitting by a stove, and the next morning, the whole family was sick with stomach cramps. The next day, the female was seen amongst the men and women in the fields, and those who saw her fell ill with a cough and could not work the next morning. Worse yet, she was seen at the playground with the little ones, and alas, they cried with a fever all night long.
That is a really creepy picture. Let's try to determine what she might be.
You realize that the creature must be a Liho, a trickster demon that brings ill fortune to those it taunts. Your wise ones know the Liho well, and advise 2 ways of dealing with it.
Trick the demon using gold trinkets. Let's try that.
You know that the Liho likes shiny trinkets, but ones of true value, like gold. If you lure it with some gold, it will grab hold of the gift and stick to it, literally. You can then give this treasure to somebody, and they will thus inherit the Liho. Of course, you may get some enemies, but you will be rid of the Liho.
Perhaps go with the physical trick instead. Okay, we've spotted some travelers nearby. We'll give it to them. We don't need to be rude. We'll just try to capture and kill the thing. Let's try the physical trick instead.
One way to trick a Liho is to make it chase you. It will then sit on your shoulder and taunt you in the most vicious ways. You must then run into a lake or river, and you must pretend you have drowned. The Liho will think itself victorious and will float away to seek other victims, for it is a demon ever searching for new thrills. The trick is, of course, to stay alive while you pretend.
Well, it's a 1 skull physical, but only 3 of our top people will attempt this. Let's try it. With 2 physical cards. Okay, I'm not sure that that was really the 3 of the top people in the group for physical. But we'll go with it. Okay, it is going to go first, unless I can first action, which I cannot. I can counter tactic. Let's get rid of that. And you have enough shielding to withstand a blow. So let's go ahead and do that. Very nice. We have won.
Your best people take on the challenge. The Liho mounts their shoulders, and one by one, it tries to taunt them into despair. They persevere and jump into the water, pretending to drown. The Liho, satisfied with its victory, laughs and leaves your village. Those who emerge from the waters feel strengthened by their deed.
So we got The Blessing of Strength has been extended, and we also have a Blessing of 5 Will on Super Lu, Zappa, and Gold. Great, and at least the Liho is gone. 3 XP at 1 research point. I have not seen that before. It's pretty neat. Got some Monster Bone. Don't know if we could have gotten any other interesting things out of that, but, you know, we got some levels. So, let's see, Jasmine, +1 Perception to 13. Rose-chan, +1 Will to 25. Tribane, +2 Stealth to 29. Jeez. You're just, like, sucking up all the stealth for everyone in the group. I mean, only 6 of that is coming from Dexterity, which is just insane. +1 Strength for Farron and Borak. 36 and 17. +1 Herbalism for Jeremy to 9. +1 Speech for Null to 11. +1 Animal Kinship for Adrian to 11. +2 Gathering for Namander to 19. +2 Armor for Super Wattman to 45. +1 Strength for Jones and Zlato to 7 and 29. +1 Animal Kinship for Peter to 8. +2 Health for Dark Squall and Topo. 27 and 25. +1 for Kettle to 44. And +1 Craft for Judd to 1. Alright. Pretty nice. And then in the Giant Slayers, +1 Strength for Cast Iron Dude to 36. +2 Strength for Ashley to 38. Ashley might end up being the strongest person. There's a few people in like, dead heat for that contention. +1 Perception for Arden Kell to 13. +1 Gathering for Grave Splendor to 4. +1 Herbalism for Kilkakon to 7. +1 Traps for Ex-Gemini and Roland to 7 and 10. +1 Will for Elevy to 27. +1 Feint to Crow, which might be new. That is indeed new. +2 Speech for Callistes to 18. +2 Craft for Mace to 10. +1 Will for Kijikun and Orin to 43 and 36. +1 Strength for Crumpet to 28. +1 Health for Katrina to 20. +1 Strength for Ridderin to 34. +2 Strength for Eagle Claw to 29. +2 Attractiveness for Lasane to 17. Very nice. +1 Folklore for Lao to 7. +1 Will for Crescents to 21. And Ace to 23. +2 Health for G-Man to 30. +1 Distraction for Francisco to 1. Alright, that's just a new skill. +1 Perception for AuldDragon to 5. And that's it in the Giant Slayers. And back in Hamtopia, +2 Will for Jakrika and Sanjeev to 23 and 22. +2 Craft for Phoenix to 17. +1 Health for Chris, 22. Sidit, 28. And Cedric, 11. +1 Animal Kinship for Kalarohi to 1. It's a new skill. Right, +2 Strength for Krissa to 16. +2 Magic for Super Lu. Very nice. To 6. +1 Tactics for Zappa. 25. Continuing to be our tactical genius. And +1 Health for Gold to 29. Fantastic. Alright, and we got some Monster Bone. Alright. Okay, we are gonna go... I don't think I care about the rat lair, so let's go to the graveyard. Just missed those guys. Not that it matters. Okay, nothing else to do at this turn. And we're getting into an encounter with unliving corpses of skeletons. Good. It was a risk, but I figured I'd take it. I'll hold on to it for now. It is good quality, so I'll hold on to that one. And 2 more unliving corpses and 3 skeletons. Good. No injuries. I think we got enough armor like that. Got 2 Seaweed Pie. Why the skeletons were carrying Seaweed Pie?
Your village is swarmed by the wailing wraiths. They are a force of
Really?
pure darkness, a menacing... You know an old ritual that involves a test of your endurance and strength.
Right.
But, if successful, you can ward off the wraiths.
So, gold is up to 20 intelligence now. Let's go ahead and auto-resolve.
Your willpower proves stronger than the malicious force of the wailing wraiths. This time, none of your people died, and some feel blessed.
Phoenix gets shielding. And all these people are getting, like, 44 turns of a Blessing of Strength. That's insane. Let's hope this doesn't happen again soon. But we know it will! 5 XP, 1 research point. Like, seriously, that's gonna keep happening for sure. Did I screw up with the other group? Oh, I did. Well, I guess we're going to go visit the rat lair. Alright, we've got a hive. Let's go hunting. Continue wandering that way. Alright. Another encounter, 1 skeleton, 3 broken skeletons, auto-resolve. That's good quality, I guess I'll keep it. No, I'm pretty sure none of this is good. Wow, 2 of these. Not sure if I've ever seen 2 of those, after a battle.
As the night veils the sky and stars shine down upon you, a mysterious traveler seeks your company. Your male companions are protesting something, but you do not really care what they say. The visitor is tall, dark, handsome.
Well, I mean, we already got a Striga Mistress. Is there going to be any chance for getting a Striga Master? Try to fight the urge to talk to him. Say hi to the man.
You try to speak to the man, but words fail you. You now see his face, and sure, there are fangs. Yes, his face is fierce, and his eyes those of a wolf. But you really like wolves. He smiles so sweetly, you'd think he's a male Rusalka. Come to me.
Right, must try to stop myself.
With great effort, you manage to stop yourself from following the man, but you are unable to even move, for fear he will take hold of you. But you do feel your resistance is weakening the Striga.
Focus your instincts and break this creature's hold on you. It's a 1 skull.
The Striga looks you all up and down again, and claps his hands with a devious smile on his face. Just as you thought he would lunge at you, he bursts into a swarm of bats and disappears.
So apparently Cast Iron Dude's character is female. Did not realize that. And apparently all of these elves are also female, which I'm not sure I quite realized. There's a lot of elves that I have in this party. 4 of the exact same character icon. Alright, well, let's go ahead and leave. 4 and 1. Alright, rat lair. Let's get hunting. Auto-resolve. Don't care about that. Let's head back up this way. Guess we'll go over here. A little bit worried about getting too close, but will be risky.
There has been an increase in vermin in your village over the last few days. You have dealt with the rodents, but your wise ones tell you they were not healthy. Just as they feared, your men begin to fall ill one by one, and soon the whole village is affected.
You have the medic and the herbs they need. Try to beat the thing.
Your village medic has their hands full, but thanks to the supply of herbs, they are able to battle the disease with a full arsenal.
Alright, so we lost a total of 15 herbal things. We lost 4 cooked greens, 7 meat roast, and 4 herbs. Kind of wish that it would take herbs first, but fight the illness. Because, I mean, when it takes the food, then in addition to losing the herbs, we're also losing the food we put in. Although I guess, to a certain extent, the herbal food is not a 1-to-1 ratio of herbs to those items.
Your
Just
medics did
auto-resolve
not
that.
sleep or eat until every man, woman, and child was tended to. Their vigorous attack on the sickness paid off, and everybody is back on their feet in no time.
Alright, Cedric, our crow, got 3 health to 14, and Krissa got 3 health to 33. The worst is past, time to rest up. +5, +1.
As you search through these hills, you discover an unexpected find, an old cemetery. It is unusual to find one in the hills, with tough ground and rocks, so you suspect orcs or dwarves as the architects.
Let's go ahead and search it.
You sense an old magic lingering in the gravesite. You follow it to a specific grave. You feel that the magic is of the old people, and so dwarves now seem most likely. You do know that dwarves used to have a strong sense of honor, also towards the dead.
Let's go ahead and perform a burial rite. I mean, we really don't need stuff at this point.
You perform a simple funeral and lay the bones that were uncovered back in their tomb. You cover it with stones. The magic you sensed earlier seeps into one of your men.
Mace gets +2 magic to 2. Very nice. Let's go ahead and leave. 3 XP, 1 research point. Got to go up another level really soon. Alright, before we deal with the giants, let's go take care of the graveyard. Banishment ritual. Auto-resolve. 431. That's bad quality. Get rid of those. That is 10 and 1. Don't care about that. 4 and 5. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. 1 armor. Bad quality. Wow. Take this stuff and continue. +4, +3. We did get another point. Anything crafting-wise that I might want to make? You know, let's go ahead and take the artifacts. Got some more herbs. And let's see. It appears that we have finished up all of our production here. Yep, we're working on jerky again. So why don't we make some artifacts? Okay, so let's take a look around what we've got. I think that I will use the coal since I have so much of that. Dragon bone. And what do I want as a second thing? I got some dragon leather. So that would be a dragon skin belt with a 3 strength. Weight is 23. So I lose about half of one of those, but that's really good. So let's make one of those. Okay, what else? Let's go ahead and get that down there again. Alright, what about enchanted bone? What do we get out of that? And spider silk. A bone pouch. Enchanted flanges from field demons are kept in this small and slightly morbid pouch for good fortune, of course. 3 folklore, 3 herbalism. Making one of those would be good. See, is there anything else? Let's just go through all of the options. Because maybe the dragon leather isn't going to be as good, because we got that. That would actually be that. It's a little bit heavier, not quite as good. What if I use spider silk? That's 3. It's actually lighter. Yeah, I might not want to use the dragon hide in that case, because I don't have a whole lot of it. What about mithril? That would be 4 strength. You know what? Let's go ahead and make a couple of those. And I'm going to get rid of that one. Alright, Ancient wood. Actually, let's take a look at what the Mithril does for us. Watchful Raven, 4 shielding, 4 perception. It's quite a bit. It is quite a bit. Creepy doll. Nah. That is just a lucky button. It's a lot of armor there with the Mithril. Talking bones. Iron mask. Yellow ladybug. Thrifty toolbox. 4 traps could be interesting, but not really worthwhile, especially using 8 Mithril there. Coins of change. 4 attractiveness could be really nice. Also, I noticed that that's an actual penny. American penny, I should say. Glove of an Assassin, 4 stealth. That could be really good for some people that I'd really like to get some extra stealth on. Reed Flute, 4 speech, 4 animal kinship. Book of Wisdom, 3 intelligence. Bloodstone, 4 medic. Horn of a Beast, 3 dexterity. Actually, you know what? So... which one was it? Jeez, I forget now. Yeah, Glove of an Assassin. So this would be for stealth, but... this, the Horn of a Beast, would actually be the equivalent of 3 stealth, because you get 1 stealth for each point of dexterity. So, in this case, I'd get 3 dexterity and 3 stealth. It seems like that might be better, really. Silver Chain, 4 tactics. Amber Runestone, 3 will. Diamond Eye, 4 attractiveness, 4 will, 4 intelligence. Let's make one of those. I like that. I don't think there's anything else that I can really get out of... Well, Root of Life would be 4 will, 4 medic. Actually, do I get about the same if I use Mithril there? 3 strength. In that case, yeah. So that's 3 dexterity. Would this be 3 dexterity with the, where is it? I wish it would sort it. No, it would just be 2. Alright, so I do want the 3 dexterity. That would be 3 medic. But this would be 4 medic. And 4 will. Wait, did I... Yeah, actually, let's cancel that Diamond Eye. Because I get the same thing with Spider Silk, and that is not as valuable. 4, 4, 4. Yep. That's pretty good. That's a lot of skill boosts. That's 6 diamond. How much diamond do I have? I could make 3 of those. I don't know if I want to make 3 though. Yeah, I'll make 1 for now. All right. Anything else? That would be 3 attractiveness. It doesn't weigh very much, so that's kind of nice, but I don't know. Don't think I really care about the, like, that's just 3 medic. I don't really care about will too much. It's 3 folklore, 3 herbalism. Did I... Okay, yeah, so that's that. Maybe I'll make one of these, and then I could make a couple with this. So it's not quite as much, but we'll get... won't use quite so many valuable resources. And it's fairly light. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Up to the top, up to the top. Up to the top. You are the best. There is still a 3% chance that you have a bad crafting. Do you have... That is with the 4 crafting there. Okay. Alright, craft tools, real fast. I know that this makes a pretty good one. That's still going to be 4 craft. Is there anything that we could get to boost up our crafting even more? That's 5. I would need 7 to make this even better. That would be 14%. No, it looks like 5 is going to be the best that we can do with what we've got here. And using Darkwood would be just as good, to be honest. Anything else get 5? No. Alright, so, I could do that, and I don't think there's any way to get a higher chance for good quality than this. I got plenty of Darkwood. It's kind of a shame that that doesn't make it any better. Neither of those do. So might as well just stick with Darkwood. That's only 7%. 11.5, 8. Nope, we got plenty of ancient wood though, so. Okay, Phoenix, you are the best. Let's pull you off. There we go. Are you running low on any of this stuff? Not low enough, so that's okay. Okay, so it is going to take you 2 turns to finish this up, but that'll be okay. So that'll bump you up to 18 skill. There might be some people who are better, but they're not here in this place, so we'll stick with that. And let's see, getting plus 30, plus 110, 160, 140. Yeah. Alright, when we come back next time, we'll start getting those created and see about only having a 2% chance of getting bad quality for any of those things coming up. When we come back next time, we'll also be trying to get over to the giants that are here. We're really close. So, I'll see you then, everyone.